today we're outside, yay, for the nice weather for the end of September. Alright everybody, hi, I'm Janice Rocha with 3 Gifts of Heart Photography. I do maternity, newborn, and personal branding photography. And today I have with me my special guest, Courtney.
Hi.
So Courtney, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Hi, so my name's Courtney Marangoni, and I'm the owner-operator of Lash Out Aesthetics Lounge in Alliston. I do lash lift and tints, so essentially that's a perm or curl and dye for your lashes, as well as laser hair removal.
Awesome. And where can they find you?
So you can find me on my website, www.lashoutloudaesthetics.com, or my Facebook and Instagram at Lash Out Loud Aesthetics Lounge.
Awesome, awesome. And you're in Alliston, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So go check her out, check out her page, and definitely give her a like. And if you need any of those services, this is your girl.
Thank you.
So we are at the end of the month with our topic, and the topic we have been discussing is customer service. So Courtney, what do you feel is good customer service?
Yeah, so I think customer service can boil down to something pretty simple. Be respectful to your customers, your clients, kind and welcoming. Welcome them into your space, your business, and just make them feel comfortable with you. I think that goes a long way.
Definitely. There's been times when, like I've walked into something and you just feel the negative energy and you're like, okay, I'm going, bye.
Yeah, and especially in an industry like mine, the beauty industry, it's super saturated. There's tons of competition. So if your clients aren't feeling comfortable with you, chances are they can go somewhere else,
right?
And easily just find somebody doing a similar service to you. So
right, and that's what makes you stand out, right? That customer service, right? If you're providing that for your customers, and that's what keeps them coming back. That's what keeps the loyalty, because they feel comfortable.
Totally.
So what do you do when you have an unhappy client?
Right. So I think this is something you need to approach on a case-by-case basis. I'm a huge believer in honesty is the best policy. I like to try and educate my clients as much as possible on what to expect. So for example, laser hair removal, it's not just a one-time treatment. You do have to do multiple treatments. So if you educate your clients, they're understanding of what to expect of the process, how long it takes, how many sessions, things like that, I feel like it's actually less likely for you to have unhappy customers. So there's less of a variance between their expectation and the actual reality. And then chances are you won't have as many unhappy customers as you could possibly have if you weren't upfront with things like that. And then when there is somebody, of course you can't please everybody.
Right.
So it's a matter of just listening to them, understanding where their concerns lay, and then troubleshooting as that on a case-by-case basis, just as you see fit.
So before you do a procedure, because I know a lot of people don't read.
True.
So a lot of people don't read stuff. So do you before you do anything, do you go over everything just to make sure? Because people don't read.
Exactly. No, absolutely. So you can do it 2 different ways, and I'm happy with either. Some people do travel from Barrie or other places. They're not local in Alliston, so they do want a one-time appointment, which would be a consultation ahead of time, and then if they're happy with the consultation, we do the laser right on the spot.
Okay.
Or same with the lash lift and tint, same thing. Or some people like to make 2 separate appointments. So come for the consultation, really understand it, and then leave, think it over, and then come back and maybe rebook for their first session and go forward that way. So I'm happy with either way. Whatever makes you most comfortable is how I'll support you.
Well, I think that's great that you offer the consultation. I think a lot of times people don't know, like you're saying, they don't know exactly what they're getting into.
Yes.
And like that, if they can talk it out, have their questions answered beforehand, that helps a lot.
Oh, absolutely. And I have people just even calling me or texting me, Instagram or Facebook messaging me, just asking different questions as well ahead of time, just so that they are, completely understanding of what's going to happen. People think that it's really painful. It's not. So that's one of the main questions I get.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, exactly. And so just trying to make them feel comfortable about their service, and then do the consultation, and most likely everyone moves forward with it.
Awesome. So the last question I have for you is, what do you feel, or what's one piece of advice that you can offer to other businesses to improve that customer service?
Great. So I think just listening to your customers and your clients is huge. Chances are if somebody's coming to you with a recommendation or some advice for your business, they're not the only person thinking that.
Right.
So if you take that to heart, actually incorporate it where you can in your business, I think that does go a long way. The other thing that I think is super, super important is just thanking your clients.
Right.
So, like I said, super saturated industry, the beauty world. So it's very easy for them to, jump ship and not be loyal to you and go somewhere else, things like that. So a simple thank you can go a huge, long way, especially with people sending you referrals and just being loyal to your services.
Exactly. And that's what it always boils down to. I know we've heard that a lot this month. It's always just listening. Listen to. I think that's it, right? We all just want to be heard. If something goes wrong, you just want to know that, yes, I hear you. I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and then just kind of, trying to make it right. Absolutely.
And just treat your clients or your customers the way you would want to be treated in the same situation.
Right. And I find that a lot of businesses, a lot of them are great, like, don't get me wrong, you hear all the wonderful customer service stories and you hear all the bad ones, but I find a lot of times what gets people upset is that they're not being heard, right? Or they come to you and say, I had a problem with this, and it'll be the blame game. Well, so-and-so did this, and it's not my fault, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, and you don't want that, especially when you're your own business.
Absolutely.
You just want to, let the customers know they're being heard and their problems are being addressed.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And tell us again, where can we find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So on my website, www.lashoutloudesthetics.com, or my Facebook or Instagram page at Lash Out Loud Aesthetics Lounge.
Awesome. So everyone have an amazing day. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and we will get back to you with those. So have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.